Who does she think she is? She's definitely not that girl. You're watching Hilton Del Rey. Hi, today we're doing a makeup look. It's gonna be the first of many. I feel like I need to get back into it. I'm always busy and on the go, but I feel like this is a passion of mine and I really want to get back into it and hopefully get better along the way. I don't have the cleanest brushes and most of my makeup is expired. I do have new ones though. But come along! Today I asked all my followers on Instagram from 4 looks that I found. 3 of them were for Pinterest, 1 of them was from Instagram, and we're gonna go with this look right here. Let's get right into it. It'll be a kiki if you want to grab and do your makeup too, as we're just getting along this look. And at the very end, I will go ahead and show you what it comes out with. It could either be a train wreck or it could be gorgeous, but everything's fixable when doing makeup. That's one thing that I've learned along the way. You could always fix it. All right, let's get started. So the look itself has a bunch of, I don't even know where to start. But we're gonna try our best. By the looks of it, it seems like he started with a bunch of pinkish. Actually, no, it kind of looks pink. It looks like he started first with pink. He got into the purple. I see a little black in the corners, and then I see white in the middle. So hopefully this works out. I'm gonna check what kind of purples I have. I also started depotting some of the palettes because honestly they take up so much space. But along the process, I did end up ruining some. But for the most part, they all made it here. I still need to depot more, so let me find a purple. Actually, no, we're gonna start with the pink on the outer. I feel like that's gonna be the thing. We have to moisturize first. So I'm gonna start with this primer. This is literally the best primer ever. Mariah, my makeup artist who does my makeup all the time, got me on this. One of the things for me is like, especially the laugh lines. Like, obviously whenever I get Botox, it's great, but I'm always smiling. So when I smile, they just get so marked on my face, especially when I get my full beat done. My area that cracks first is right here. I need to stop smiling. This will literally cover all your pores. Oh my god, did I just slobber? I totally did. That's so disgusting. Ew. So we're just gonna spread this all over. This will moisturize the skin, get it nice and prepped. So recently, trying to get my content up. I'm really trying to be more creative because that's definitely the field that I want to go in. And the biggest thing that has come to my attention that I just recently noticed, but have done something about it because I've been noticing this for the past year, is the fact that when I put my content out, most of my supporters are literally strangers that I don't even know. They'll share my content, they'll interact with it, they'll leave amazing beautiful comments. Some of them are creepy, but at the end of the day they're interacting with my content and that keeps pushing it. And I have found that a lot of my close people around me, they don't do that, and it's literally the bare minimum. And I don't know, at this point it feels like you shouldn't be begging people for stuff, but at the end of the day, if your closest people to you are not supporting you, that's kind of weird to me. Am I wrong? Obviously, since I'm a man, I need to cover up my stubble. So I just grab a little bit of orange and to cover my beard, just so it doesn't show through the 5 o'clock shadow. Anyways, that's really weird behavior to me, especially when people that are close to you are talking about your content and they're in your face telling you, oh, I seen the video you put out. It's so amazing. But yet there's 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 anything. And it's just weird that people just sit there, look at your content and just scroll. That's not supportive. That's not the energy I want around me. And that's just weird, especially in 2026. What are we doing? It just sucks. Nowadays, I just don't get it. Is that weird? Am I doing too much? And here's the thing, I'm not always saying that I'm not always on my phone, but when I am and I do see people's content and I do see people trying, I try to interact with it, I try to like it, and I'm just trying to surround myself with people that are like that. I want to see everyone win. I want to see myself win. Unfortunately, I don't have a group of people around me that want that for me. It just, I don't know, it's not the energy I want, not the vibes. I just want to be appreciated. Like that one lady that was in a car.
I just want to be appreciated. I want to be appreciated. I want to be appreciated.
I feel like that. I want to be appreciated. I want to be seen. And is it too much to ask for? Eyes. Because that's the very next thing for all these colors to pop out, I feel. And we're going to use Hourglass, which is amazing. Also, we are going to use my dirty sponge, which I haven't washed probably in 3-4 applications and stuff. Don't judge me. I don't know, I feel like it still works. And I do have more sponges, but girl, this works. I'm only using it on myself. So I think the next color that we need to use is pink. Look at how old the packaging is. And hello, let me get back to it. I ended up blocking people that are close to me because they're not even interacting with my stuff. So what's the point of having you just being monitoring spirits is what I call them, just looking at stuff and like, hello. Also, I look like I'm high because my eyes are so red from my contacts, but a good solution is Lumify. Just add a few drops, then your eyes totally become white. I don't think you're supposed to do it with contacts, but I feel like if we do it now, it'd probably be easier than me doing it and then the liquid just dripping. See, it already dripped. I think we're done with the pink, to be honest. And also, I think I put the pink out too far, which is okay because we could always clean it up after once I do my foundation. I kind of like to start with my eyeshadow first because then I could clean up later. So let's get into the purple. And honestly, like, I was looking at the one that I depotted. I feel like this Morphe has really cute purples, which seem like those are the colors that they used. Also, this blue, hello. Okay. Also, one thing about me getting into drag, I will be so hyped at the start of it, but then halfways, I literally look at myself and I'm like, I got lazy. I'm like, you could stop at this point and be okay and just wash it all off. So I have to hype myself up, which is usually why my makeup process could last really long. I think the fastest I've gotten into drag was an hour and 30 minutes. And that was just really quick drag, but if I do it, it'll be a 3-hour process. All right, we're going to start with the purple. Yeah, just going back to support. I feel like it's a mindset of having the right energy around you to really succeed and just do stuff. If you surround yourself with only positive energy around you, I don't know, it just feels better. We'll just tap slowly and just progressively get higher. It looks like he went down here too, so we'll tap a little more on the bottom, a little tap tap. Not like that, but shout out to people that follow me and literally leave comments on everything. I think a good shout out to someone that is amazing and lives out here in Vegas is these two twins that are the sweetest. It's Michaela and Mariah, but they are the sweetest girls ever. And they're always doing it big on the comments, on the likes, and everything. And honestly, just seeing that, it just feels so good. And I'd be doing the same thing to their post. At the end of the day, I feel like if someone does that to my post, I notice and I go ahead and do that to your post. And it just helps us both grow. I feel like Instagram at the start of when it was invented, it was very much of you followed each other. There was like follow trains, there was like trains. I don't know, am I really old for that? But let's bring that back. I feel like there's so many people that just look at your content and do nothing with that. Alright, so we're here. I feel like I went a little too far here, but we could definitely clean that up. So I'm going to recreate this face punch, this eye punch on the other side. So then I have two black eyes. So I feel like the second eye came out so much easier than the first eye. It looks crazy right now, but I have really good faith about it. And I feel like it's going to work out and it's going to look amazing. And we're going to be like, wow.
Oh my God! Wow!
I'm gonna start blending some of this pink. I haven't even added any more. I'm just gonna blend it into it. And also, here's the thing. I don't have the exact same colors. I don't have the exact same makeup that he does in that photo. But we are just trying to make it work with whatever we got. I'm gonna do the same thing with over here. Decided I'm gonna go with this blue. Safe option to do. And I'll go ahead and add glitter on top of it. I look crazy. I think I'm gonna tap it in instead of rubbing it on. I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit of purple. Oh, I definitely feel like mixing them was the move. And I'm gonna bring that purple. I know he doesn't do this, but I feel like I should do a little purple right here to diffuse it. Oh, I love where this is going. Obviously, his line's a little bit more cleaner, but this is what we got right now, girl. Alright, let's do the other side. Ooh, another thing to unpack that I feel like I've noticed a lot is I work in the industry, I work in nightlife, and obviously there's a lot of straight hetero men. And whenever I give them my Instagram and they follow me, they kind of get scared because of the femininity, of the gorgeousness, of the Hilton Del Rey esque post of me being in drag. But I definitely feel like there's some straight men that feel like if they like any of my posts of me in drag or anything, that they will be looked upon like gay or that they like me in drag. And that's just so weird to me. I don't understand. But that's another topic to unpack. Feel like we're going in the right direction. Bring that purple over here too. Like, let's bring it to the party. So I use this purple, but I also see this purple down here. And now it could ruin the whole look or it could make it happen. But I think I'm gonna pack this in the inner corner right here to really darken it up and really just give it that depth. This is a perfect look to, I don't know, go out grocery shopping, take your kids to the soccer game. This would be a very good look. Go on a first date. This would be great for a first date. Hello. If you show up and look like the galaxy exploded in your face. So I'm going to use this. I'm kind of going to wet it a little bit with a little bit of setting spray. And go in to get some of that highlighter. A champagne color, which I feel like this is very good. Just tapping it very slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. So I like where we're at. I feel like now I'm just gonna add glitter, iridescent shadows that are really cute that I feel like would work with this look. I don't know if you see this or if it gets picked up, but this has a blue hue to it, and I feel like this would be perfect for the top. Pack it on and kind of just I feel like I should do a highlighter in the middle. So I have this highlighter right here that I think will be perfect. It has a blue hue, but we're just going with it at this point. This one is super, super old and it's probably super expired, but this champagne color is chef's kiss, and I think we're going with that in the inner corner. I think it's gonna work. It's very cute. It's definitely the move. Okay, I like where this is going. I feel like the only thing is the blue liner, which I do have a blue liner. I just have to look for it. So I have this Marc Jacobs blue, which is perfect. Oh, it's retractable. Hello. Why is it not coming up? Where's the color? It is hard. Look at girl, you have to really rub it. What's going on? Maybe it is expired. Girl, it is hella dry. Absolutely not. I'm throwing this away. Girl, look at that's going in the trash. Absolutely not. That one. I think I could just do it with a brush and it'll be perfect. That liner was crazy, girl. This is it. Oh, baby, this is it. Very cute. I got my eyeball. Very cute. I think we got the eyes. This is the look. Now to add the mascara, the eyelashes, and just finish the whole foundation, and we should be set. I'm excited. It's definitely dark and hoary. Slut. Which, love. Mascara, I'm using Better Than Sex by Too Faced to make it really, really stand out. Also, I'm going to do fake eyelashes too, but in the bottom lashes, I think I'm going to go triple double. So we added the mascara. I'm going to go in with my foundation, the one size, and we're going to use a sponge to do it. All right, I'm going to start applying this. I usually apply it on the back of my hand, and I do this. Tap, tap, and then I go in. And you just really want to work that foundation on your skin. I'm going to add a bit of highlight and contour. So we're going to use the hourglass again. I'm going to put it behind my hand. I'm going to go in a little bit like that. I'm going with these. It's made by Maybelline. I've had these for a while, so I don't even know if they're even still in stock. But you can twist it and then get the product up. But we're going to bronze up. Gonna tap that in. The nose contour. I'll just go in with a sponge. So I'm going to do more contour with powders after this. So this is just a base because we're still going to bake over this. So a little tap tap, like a little contour when it hurts. I have this curved case. I'm gonna get some of that pink. This is very pigmented, but a little goes a long way. So I think we're ready to set this face. Recently, Mariah, my makeup artist, got me into Huda Beauty, this pink one, cherry blossom cake. Just tap it in. It smells so delicious, by the way. Get a good amount. Snort it. I'm kidding. I'll get a good amount and literally just tap this on slowly. But I'm definitely going in the areas that will definitely break. My smile lines is one of them. Right here in the corners of my nose. If you don't like fragrance, this is probably not for you. I used to do their air spun because it smelled like old people.
You're a homo.
It literally, oh, I just love the smell of it. It smells like talc, which I love. It's probably so bad for your lungs. All right, now that we look crazy, we'll go in with a powder brush to really brush off all the powder. And then once we brush off the powder, we could go in with the contour and powders to really amp up the makeup. So for bronzer, I got this MAC one, Rich Rosy. I absolutely love it. I grab a really big brush dip, but we're gonna bronze up the face. And the thing with me is I really add a lot of bronzer because when you're taking photos or when you're doing video, it washes away so much. I'm putting a lot and you can't even see it in this video, I feel. To really contour. Obviously, we want a smaller forehead, so we're gonna contour it to make it look beautiful. So now we're gonna go in with a sponge. Let it blend it out a bit. Now we're going to contour the nose, and for the nose, we're going to use something fluffy. Make it smaller. I don't want to breathe. I'm going to do the bottom, sides, and really buff it out. Alright, I think we're good with that. We're going to do the brows. Pro Brow Definer. I think it'd be perfect for this. This is my daily brow one. I'm just going to go in and touch up some of the purple, some of the pink. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do the highlight. Also, I have this one size powder melt. It's amazing to get everything just married. So I'm excited to use that. It literally melts the whole face and it looks really clean. And then we're going to finish off with this one, actually. It's Infallible by L'Oreal. It's actually really good. This one, which I love, it's brown sugar. It's glitter setting spray. It's amazing, but I don't think for this look we'll need glitter. There's enough going on. Even for the lips, I'm kind of debating. I don't even think I need a strong lip. I think we need to do a nude lip for this look. Definitely think we're going to use some highlight, some of this palettes, and I'm going to go in with this one. But definitely this was the move. You see that? Oh, I don't know if it's picking up, but it looks gorgeous in person. I think we got it. I'm going to swipe it all the way up. How about that? I think it deserves that all the way up. I feel like highlighter fixes everything. Also, I feel like we stopped using highlighter. I remember everyone used to be so obsessed with highlighters, and now everyone's so clean girl aesthetic that it's kind of boring. Make makeup fun again. Make it colorful. And that's the thing. All the looks that I'm going to be having in this series are going to be crazy colors. I want to use all my colors. I definitely wanted to do some of the 2016 looks. So for the lip, I think we're using this by Beauty Creations and Mocha. We're going to keep it very simple. I like to overdraw my lips, by the way. I also love getting filler. I believe I have 7 syringes right now on my lips. And I feel like it hasn't migrated as much. But I definitely stopped right here because I don't want it to look too crazy. I think we're at a good spot right now. So we are going to go with the lighter color in the middle. This is a Jennifer Coolidge collab with Elf, I believe. It literally smells like cookies, like sugar cookies. Love. I think we're good with the lips. Oh, lashes, highlighter in the nose. So I already did highlighter over here, and we are done, and we're gonna shoot. So I did a little bit of highlighter on my nose. Also, I think we're gonna use this same thing to clean up the sides so it's not so harsh. Very beautiful. Now we're gonna go with this setting spray, Powder Melt by One Size. This will melt all of it together. Okay, let me put the lashes. I think the very last one would be this one, just to have it all set. Beautiful. For lashes, we're going to use these where it's bigger on this side and smaller, but not too big where it covers everything that I just did. And then for glue, we are going to use the Duo, the green one. And we should be all set. I'll go ahead and pick out my wig, my outfit, and then you're going to see me all ready. One thing I forgot to do was go in with the powders. I'm filming this on my phone, but I literally just, let me set this up right here. So we go in into the powder, and then we kind of just like brush it off, and then we kind of like do little touches, little boop, boop, boop. That really like solidifies. I know I already put the setting spray and everything, but you can literally go over it. I totally forgot about the powders, but press powders is the last step.
Mwah.
So here is the finished drag look. It's definitely more than I'm used to, but I think the makeup beats. It looks very cute. It's a lot of blush for sure. But, oh, and I also put on nails. I think I got these from AliExpress, and they're so cute. 10 out of 10. Go ahead and leave in the comments what you think of it. Did you like it? I want to say thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more. And go ahead and follow me on all my socials. It's Hilton Del Rey 69. So much for watching. Bye.
That's hot.